To say I got a video editor, so I'm going to do these YouTube videos. I haven't done it in a while. This YouTube video, I want to talk about how Christmas coming and with the COVID and everything. For me, at least, my sister don't live that far away from here, like a half hour. So I get to plan going over there to see my nephew and niece since I'm not really, we raising up, have kids. In a way, that's kind of good because what I got in my life right now is handleable. I mean, it's handleable for me. If I have any more in my life right now, it'd just be overwhelming. I've been trying to keep my cool with work internally. I can't say what my job is because of YouTube reasons, but with working with being understaffed, I have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So I really don't need any more extra in my life to be overwhelmed outside of my job. So that's a good thing. I mean, yes, I might just rent a room out in a house in the middle of nowhere, but it's okay with me. It's something I can handle. It's nothing. There's nothing overwhelming for that. Yes, I might have a few bills to pay. You might not have to worry about too much stuff, but for me, I try not to get in religion too much about God, but God does not give you more than you can handle. So, God I can handle. Any more than this is just be overwhelming. I want a few things for my life, like family and kids, but I can see with kids wise, with stuff I've been dealing with, that it's just been overwhelming for me right now. So in a way, I kind of glad I don't have kids, but I am glad I'm an uncle, so that's been useful. I haven't got any Christmas gifts yet. I think about getting some gift cards for Christmas. I'd like to say but kind of gift cards I'll probably get for my sister and my nephew and niece because they see this and they might give away what the gift is for Christmas. But I think about gift cards. So most stuff probably bought out already. So they're not ready to get what they want. Maybe a gift card to a restaurant. I think a meal would be better than a toy like groceries and they have a good meal. Because how stuff is going higher now with inflation. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into politics stuff. We don't get that. But I don't agree on either side of people off with the government stuff. I do not get in the middle. People get mad about me on that situation. I'm not doing YouTube videos about any of that stuff. It's not my thing. And yes, I have a bit of a speech defect. And I'm fine with that, so I try not to talk more than I need to. But if you stay at home, try not to isolate yourself in a bad way, but do what you can do. Like, and even if you can't see your family over for Christmas or New Year's or something, there's always your phone. You could call, do a video chat. It always works. But yeah, I mean, it's probably overwhelming hearing about that new virus strain and stuff like that. But me personally, it happened within affecting me because I always kind of isolated myself as a teen. So now I try to be more out in the open for social reasons to help my image a bit better. I did do some video stuff on it and I kind of got me in trouble, but to say it was a bit of a scandal I was in, and no, I haven't done anything and actually missing anyone or what the scandal was with or who and what. I just say scandal, that's it. But I learned a big lesson from that, and from being a 20-year-old anymore, I'm 37, I don't need to be against stuff. And especially since it is a pandemic, we haven't really been getting into that. I mean, I like to make stuff up and have fun, but I'm an adult. It's a pandemic right now. I really don't need to be any more feel to that fire and what it was. And I got my own stuff to deal with. Some of the stuff, like we all have stuff that might come from the past. Well, up is in the past, even if you're a kid, whatever, the stuff comes up. But the main point to it is some stuff is coming up from my past, but it's not a bad thing. Like, I might have done some stupid stuff, even if stuff I might not remember. But any of you who are watching this, and if you can hear me say that, are we not interested of even bringing that up? And if you do that fire either, because I felt like whatever happened got dealt with, so whatever those feelings on the side of other people are, is their own personal stuff that they need to work out with themselves. And that put so much blame on me for doing all this stuff that might be risky stuff. So even if I was the cause of that, I was a kid then. So it's not like it's my responsibility what's happening or what your feelings or conflicts are to that with me involved with it now. It's something you have to, figure out. I mean, I've tried to spend most of my younger years to like my mid-20s trying to figure it out, and since I don't remember most of it, I couldn't figure it out, so I moved on. Like, I got out of my own head. Like, stuff eventually will come to you, and the answers will just come. If you just, if you're waiting for it, or when you can handle it, you'll figure it out. It will come to you. And I've been figuring a lot of stuff out, and I can handle it, and it makes a lot more sense now than when I was trying to be in here too much. I'm out here now, and it's just coming to me, so. Same thing with this pandemic stuff and the coronavirus, you can't do anything about it. The best thing you do, and I could get into the vaccines or the booster stock. I believe that's a choice, and not for mandating it. That's your choice if you want to get them or not. I think they kind of help with it with people with weaker immune systems. Mine is not really weak, but my immune system is weaker than most. But it's my choice to get it. I'm not telling people to get it because I got it. Because it'll lower the chances down. I really don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I'm not getting into that. But I did that for myself, just because I want to. So I just stopped over the vaccines. But either way, yeah, because of mental issues, I don't get too much, but of the pandemic, the only reason why you shouldn't be turning on that stuff too much, forcing answers or forcing what, you just have to work itself out. That's the best you can do, because with this pandemic, everybody is dealing with mental issues. But it's more enhanced now, and with things getting somewhat better, but not any better, I can see things coming a little bit more worse for people who choose not to get the vaccine and just to be safe on their own terms. I get that. I'm somewhat have a realism myself, and I don't blame people for not wanting a vaccine, especially if they feel like they're not safe with it. Just make the best out of what you can right now during the holidays and the New Year's, and with the following year coming up. And I'm not going to say it's going to become any better or worse, but the best you can do is stay strong. Physically and mentally, just stay strong. And do what you can do. That's it. I just try to edit this video, and this video will be edited.